So please take down. We are going to see the chapter 4 moving charges. Chapter 4 moving charges. Actually, in this chapter, moving charges, what we are going to learn means just before entering into this chapter, we will understand what is the first chapter, second chapter, and third chapter. Name what we studied. No need to give enlarge the explanation, or just a short I will give you. Okay, first chapter name, chapter 1 is electric charges and field. Then chapter 2 is electric potential. Name of the chapter I am writing. Chapter 1 is electric charges and fields. Chapter 2 is electric potential we finished. And chapter 3 is called current electricity. Current electricity. Now these two chapters put together we call it as a electrostatic. And this chapter is current electricity. Of course, you know what is current, everything series, parallel, everything you have seen in the chapter. Now here you see first two chapters. That is given electric charges. No? Electrostatics, the name is given. No? Statics means what? Statics means the rest. Statics means the rest. Electro means current. You know? So the study of rest charges. So study of rest charges we studied. Rest charges, the charges are in a rest condition. It is not in moving condition. So study of rest charges. That's what statics is. Electro means electric charge. Okay. So study of rest charges. Rest charges means the charges are not all moving. Suppose if you take a plus Q charge, suppose if you take a minus Q charge, the charges which are in rest condition, it produces electric field radially outward. Suppose if you take a single charge, then it produces the electric field radially outward. So all these things we studied in the first chapter and second chapter. Everything we studied. Electric charges, which are in a rest condition. Understand? Now, in current electricity also we studied the current definition of the current resistance in series and parallel, or cells in series and parallel, or some wonderful laws we have studied. Kirchhoff's first law, Kirchhoff's junction rule, Kirchhoff's loop rule, everything we studied. Now, in moving charges, what we are going to study? The moving charges, the name itself tells you. Charge is moving. Charge is moving. No need to write the notes, just first listen, okay? So in chapter 4, moving charges, we are going to study about the charges which are in moving condition. Charges which are in moving condition. It has to move. It should not rest. Rest charge. Rest charge produces the electric field radially outward we studied. Here, moving charge, what it does. So before going to the chapter, you know that this introduction, when I say the charge, when the charge is moving, means scientists have done the experiment. Scientist name is called Oersted. In 10th standard, you studied. So what Oersted has discovered? Anyone in 10th standard, what you studied? Oersted experiment.
Around the current carrying conductor, magnetic fields are produced.
Huh? William.
So around the current carrying conductor, magnetic fields are produced.
Hello. So in Oersted experiment, what we studied? Yes, please, once again, can you repeat, please?
Around the current carrying conductor, magnetic fields are produced.
Very good. So Oersted, what we studied in 10th standard? This is what the name is given. Oersted experiment. Electricity chapter in 10th standard. So suppose the charge is moving from here. That means charge is moving inside the conductor. Around the current carrying conductor, magnetic fields are produced. So suppose if you see the current is moving like this, this is a point, and this is the point, the current is moving like this. Around the current carrying conductor, magnetic field lengths are produced. So this is the Einstein discovery. So that's what the greatest discovery of the Einstein. Now, this is a very simply we stated that a current carrying current, magnetic field lengths are produced like this, but we are going to actually in 12th standard, what we are going to study in 12th standard. That means if I say that this one line magnetic field line, second line magnetic field line, third line magnetic field line, or magnetic field line, you know, and how much magnetic field line is produced because of this current carrying conductor, that I don't know. So in this place, how much current carrying conductor, how much magnetic field will be there? In this place, how much magnetic field will be there? In this place, how much magnetic field will be there? In this place, how much magnetic field will be there? How much magnetic field will be there? That I don't know. This is what we are going to learn in 12th standard. How much magnetic field is produced because of this current carrying conductor at a particular distances. When you see the magnetic field line, magnetic field lines are going in far away. This is very near the conductor. This is a little bit distance more. It's still little bit distance is more. So magnetic field lines are produced here. But how much it is produced? That's what we are going to learn in 12th standard. Okay, we will see that. Now, the first thing you write down, we know I should experiment with it. Okay, I should experiment. We know. Don't write we know. I should state. It states that. It states that. I should already spell that. It states that around the current and magnetic field is produced. Please थोड़ा speed down करो बेटा. Okay, a little bit speed is required. So it states that around the current carrying conductor, magnetic fields are produced. Now, how the magnetic fields are produced, in which direction it is produced, if you ask me, that we use a right hand thumb rule by using a right hand thumb rule. Right hand thumb rule. By using right hand thumb rule, we depict the magnetic field direction. Magnetic field B direction. For example, if the current is going upward direction, okay, this is the wire. If the current is going in upward direction, A to B, then the magnetic field lines will be produced. If the current is going downward direction, then the magnetic fields are produced like this. So, keep the right hand thumb rule is the thumb in the current direction of the see this my four fingers are moving in this direction. So that means see the current direction देखो current is moving upward and see my four fingers are coming towards you. So it moves like this. So this is called anti-clockwise direction. Anti-magnetic field. Okay. Anti-clockwise direction. Okay. Clockwise direction. Clock. Okay. Over. Voice finished or not? जल्दी बोलिए. Voice.
No, sir.
So this is already we did in 10th standard. This is the Einstein experiment. Very simple experiment. We understood. We told the concept to the entire universe. Around the current carrying conductor, magnetic field lines are existing. That magnetic field lines are we cannot see that, but it is around the current carrying element, magnetic field lines are existing. How much strength is there that we are going to calculate today, okay, in this class. Class speed karo beta. Taking too much time. All the girls and boys over.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Share of
Yes.
the board. Share of the board.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, see, as I told you, now next question, what I'm going to teach you, how much magnetic field in here, here, that I don't know. Just simply from Einstein experiment, magnetic fields are produced, this all he said. But one scientist is giving a complete description about how much magnetic field is produced at this particular point, at this particular point, at this particular point. That we are going to learn today. Okay. Okay. Now, in entire physics book, we use here easy concept to make you the children to understand very easily. Okay, suppose arrow mark. Arrow mark means what? Arrow. Arrow आपको पता है arrow ऐसे डालते हैं ना बेटा इसको बोलते हैं arrow बोलते हैं तो arrow मतलब this is the downside and this is the upper side like a looks like a dot so this part looks like a dot and this part looks like a tail इसको बोलते हैं arrow बोलते हैं ना बेटा arrow why this arrow I am unnecessarily using means small technique we are going to learn what the small technique means. This place is dot is there, na? Arrow ka upper side is a dot. Suppose if I take this, then if I use like an arrow, here rectangular tip is there and here bottom is there, है ना? So if I send you like this, then the tip is moving towards you, tail is facing towards you. Suppose if I do like this, then the tip is moving towards me and tail is here. So which part I'm seeing that is important. This I'm seeing now dot part. Dot part I'm seeing now. Now you see if I turn like this, I'm seeing the tail part. Okay, tail part means if I'm seeing the tail part means then it is going like this. If I'm seeing the dot part means it is coming like this. Okay, this you try to understand. Now in entire physics book, we'll be using this concept. Suppose wherever if you see in the entire physics book, dot if you see the dot like if you see the dot like this, then you understand very clearly this is the tip see dot. So you are seeing the dot means magnetic field lines are coming out of the paper. So magnetic field line comes out of the paper. Out of the paper means question paper or answer paper, whatever you have. Okay. So magnetic field line will be the dot. Magnetic field line comes out of the paper. Suppose if I put cross, if you see in the question paper like this, any questions, if you see like this, then they are telling you that the magnetic field lines are going inside the paper because you are seeing the tail part. So it is traveling like this. Tail part you are seeing, na? तो आपको पेपर का ऊपर tail दिख रहा है ना? So it is going inside. Abrar समझ में आ रहा है? Abrar, are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So write down here. The magnetic field goes inside. Magnetic field lines goes inside like this, inside the paper. Why I am writing paper means because you are writing a A4 sheet answer paper. So I am writing like magnetic field line goes inside the paper. This you should not forget. Okay, simple basic concept. Share of the board. Oh yeah, just you note down if what
Yes.
if you put that what is the meaning? Dot means cross means. What is the meaning of dot? Or what is the meaning of cross? That you should know. Dot means and cross means. Okay.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Now, this is a simple thing you should understand. Hereafter, if you see in the question paper, if you see anywhere in the dark, immediately you should recognize that magnetic field lines are comes out of the paper. When you see in the question paper cross marks, immediately you should recognize that magnetic field lines are going inside the paper. Okay, so this is what you have to understand. Now I told you we are going to determine what we are going to determine how much magnetic field line, around the current carrying conductor. This is the current carrying conductor is like this, and around it magnetic field lines are there. So ये magnetic field यहाँ से यहाँ तक कितना how much magnetic field line is there. That was we are going to get in from the equation that is called Biot-Savart law. So this Biot-Savart law fantastically it gives the detail about the how much magnetic field lines are existing, how much it is present. Okay, now we take down first to draw the diagram. XY in the conductor, take a conductor, I current is flowing. Suppose if you divide the conductor like a small element dl, then you take a point P here, P point, distance R, this will make it as theta. Okay. हो गया डायग्राम हो गया हेलो
Wait,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
एक मिनट
over बेटा एक लाइन चलो बेटा simple one line. This line is current is going like this. Imagine a current carrying conductor, and then a point P is here. A point P where I have taken the point P from the element which I consider a smallest element. DL is the smallest element I consider. A small part, small portion, so then the smallest DL. I have DL, small element, a small element. XY, current conductor, current carrying conductor IV. के बाद R, distance. R is not the radius, R is the distance. Then theta is the angle. Colors is the infant. हो गया?
तो थीटा 90 डिग्री है
Yes.
इस थीटा 90 डिग्री
No, not 90 degree. Not 90 degree, some theta. Angle. हो गया? हो
Yes,
गया?
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, Bacha, now listen. First listen the lecture, then I'll give you the notes. Okay. Now imagine what Biot-Savart law they have discovered. We are going to, as I told you, when a current carrying conductor is there, you know that magnetic field lines produced here. So how much magnetic field line here, I don't know. That's what Biot-Savart law clearly they are explaining. So imagine a current is going in this conductor. I current is flowing in this current carrying conductor. Now around the current carrying conductor, magnetic field lines are existing that we know. I'm going to consider a point P. I'm going to consider a point P at a distance R. At a distance R. At this particular point, I'm going to calculate how much magnetic field lines are there. How much magnetic field, the magnitude of the magnetic field line, I'm going to calculate at this particular point P. Okay. So how much? Now, what bats are you getting my voice clearly?
तो नहीं सर आपका वॉइस कम हो गया
Are you getting my voice?
यस सर
हाँ बेटा तो थोड़ा कॉल आके अगर डिस्टर्ब कर रहा है प्लीज चिल्ड्रन डोंट कॉल मी ओके प्लीज डोंट कॉल मी ड्यूरिंग द क्लास आवर्स बिकॉज़ इट गेट्स डिस्टर्ब now current is flowing here and point P is there and distance is there. Now I'm going to ask you a small question. You tell me now when the current is going like this means you will keep your right hand thumb like this because current direction में thumb रख रहे हैं ना बेटा. Now can you tell me at the point P how the magnetic field line exists? Whether it goes inside, magnetic field line will go inside at the point P or
Outside.
magnetic field will come outside.
सर आउटसाइड
outside. हाँ, जल्दी बोलिए. ऐसा कुछ बकवास नहीं करना है. Use the right hand thumb rule and tell me.
Inside.
Without common sense, simply you are saying. Very good. See the girls how they are saying. See, I kept the magnetic field through current direction. I'm keeping my right hand thumb. Current direction. Correct, yeah. Then four fingers. You see the four fingers. How you will fold four fingers? You can fold the four fingers only in the forward direction. You can fold the four fingers only in the forward direction. You cannot fold the four fingers in the backward direction. The gymnastic horses where you cannot fold the four fingers like this. So always God has created the four fingers in the forward direction. So keep the current carrying direction, the thumb rando, and then at the point P is here. So now you see the point P is here. So inside the magnetic field goes inside. So inside means you have to put a cross. Suppose if I take the point P here, here I'm taking the point P. Now can you tell me at this particular point P, magnetic field will come out or inside?
Outside.
Outside. Very good, God. So therefore, again you keep the right hand thumb in the current direction. Then you see the forefinger comes out. Comes out. Comes out means, so I put here, cross I have to put or dot I have to put.
Dot.
Dot.
Dot I have to use. Very good. So I have to use the dot. If I use the dot means then the magnetic fields are coming out. Okay. So each and every point by putting the cross and dots, you understand in which direction the magnetic fields are going. So very good. Okay. Now, so Biot-Savart law, what Biot-Savart law says means if a current carrying conductors carries the current I, then if we consider a point P, at this particular point P, because of this smallest element dl, because of this smallest element dl, how much current, how much magnetic field line is produced means small element you selected, na? So small amount of magnetic field line will produce. That small amount of magnetic field means I'm using a letter dB. Don't write anything. Please don't write. First listen the lecture and then I'll give you the notes. So dB is the smallest magnetic field line produced at the particular point P because of the smallest element dl. So dB is directly proportional to, he is saying four factors. We have to consider four factors to calculate the what is the magnetic field is obtaining at that particular distance. Okay. So what are the four factors he says? First factor he says dB, magnetic field line, is directly proportional to amount of the current produced. So dB is directly proportional to I. Second factor he says the magnetic field line is directly proportional to what element where you consider. This entire length you can divide as a smallest element. D and D and DL. Okay, so you can break up that smallest element. So I took here the smallest element. So DB is directly proportional to the length of the element. The length of the element DL. Then DB is directly proportional to sin theta बोल रहा है. Sin theta. If I use the word sin theta, then it should be theta. If I say means angle between two things should be there. है ना बेटा? तो यहाँ पे देखो angle between this theta, angle between the element what you have chosen, the element this direction. So the element is dl, or the distance is the element you have taken this element dl and the distance is r. So dl cross r. dl cross r, sin theta angle between dl cross r. So this is the dl cross r is the angle. समझ में आया? And then he is saying again fourth factor dB is directly proportional to square of the distance. Square of the distance or inversely proportional. dB is directly proportional to 1 by r square बोलिए. If you say inversely proportional, dB is inversely proportional to r square. So these four factors he is saying. Therefore, what we understand, if you can construct all the four factors as a single term means dB is directly proportional to, we can write like this, dB is directly proportional to I dl sin theta by r square. So this is the complete derivation of the magnetic field. What is the magnitude of the magnetic field at particular point? So now we are done. Consider the current carrying conductor X1. और जल्दी करना है. We wish to calculate magnetic field at a point P, at a distance R from the wire. Alas, introduction is over. Don't write like cow dung. Pass, the collection is back. Hala. Bayat Savar. Bayat Savar La. Skills. AB vector is directly proportional to IDL sin theta by R square. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 factors yaad rakhna. Okay, IDL center. Now we are going to do the numerical, so you should remember the 4 factors. If I remove the proportion symbol, usually what we'll do?
Constant.
Very good. So PB will be equal to mu naught by 4 pi. Mu naught by 4 pi. I dl sin theta by r square. Mu naught by 4 pi का वैल्यू क्या होता है?
10 raised to 9.
10 to the power minus 7. Please copy. Okay.
सर वो म्यू नॉट बाय 4 है 4
4 pi. But mu naught by 4 pi is the constant. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now the same thing we are going to write in vector form. Suppose it asks you in vector form. How you write? Now से MCQ क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे हैं, but no, ऐसे नेग्लेक्ट नहीं करना है. Okay. So convert this form into vector form. In vector form, dB is equal to mu naught by 4 pi into I dl. वेक्टर फॉर्म जब बोले बस sin थीटा डालना है. तो बोलो भाई, you have to
No.
use sin theta. No, we should not use sin theta. So dl vector cross r vector. dl vector cross r, because this sin theta, I told you just now, I gave the explanation. Sin theta, this angle between dl cross r divided by हम डाल रहे तो r cube डालना है, r cube. The vector form. हो गया बच्चों?
Yes, sir.
यहाँ पे डालो SI unit. SI unit of magnetic field will be equal to Tesla. SI unit of magnetic field is Tesla. TESLA, Tesla. हो गया बच्चों? हेलो. वही फजरू हो गया. हेलो.
Yes, sir.
Sir, done, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. So attend the another class will just get disturbed. लो इसलिए अटेंड नहीं करा. कॉल अटेंड नहीं करना. कॉल अटेंड करके पूरा कट जाएगा, क्लास कट जाएगा. हाँ, ये कॉल नहीं अटेंड करता. Now the most important few questions we are going to see. Okay, very important questions and concept based questions. So please note down. Concept based questions. I'm using Bayes sorting. For a concept based question. So that is a question. Suppose if I take a straight infinite conductor. Okay, bachcho. So what is the straight infinite? What is the meaning of this? Means this place also is going very straight, infinitely is going this, and this place also the in this end. This end also is going infinitely. Put the infinity. So if you take like this, magnetic field. Question is find magnetic field due to straight infinite conductor. Each and every question what I'm going to teach you now is very important. Every question is very important. So please note it very clearly. You should note down. Find magnetic field due to straight infinite conductor. कैसा कर सकते हैं? Very simple. जल्दी कर लीजिए. क्वेश्चन हो गया?
Yes, sir.
1 minute, sir.
Now I'm going to take a point P here. I only told you it is very straight conductor. So if I want to join this, a straight conductor, if the length is very small means I can join very clearly. If the length is this much means I can join like this. If the length is up to this means I can join like this. If the length is up to this means I can join like this. But it is a straight conductor, infinity dala na maine. So I cannot join this line. I cannot join. So what I'm taking, I'm just imagining that this will be 90 degree. I'm just imagining this part also 90 degree. Why I'm considering this as 99 degree? Because of infinite conductor. This line will go like this very straight. And this line will go very straight. It is infinity. What is Bayes law? What is Bayes law? Formula only tell me.
Bayes of law dB equal mu naught by 4 pi ideal sin theta by r square.
dB equal to mu naught by 4 pi I real
Ideal sin theta by
r square. If this distance is r. Some teachers they will use A also. A is the distance because r means they will consider as radius, not radius. You can consider this as A. So ideal sin theta by A square. Here we will take as A. Okay. Now from Bayes law, we can very easily calculate if it is infinite conductor is given. The infinity means I told it is 90 degree. You can imagine that it's 90 degree. Therefore, you substitute that you will get that answer immediately. Mu naught by 4 pi. What is this mu naught? What is this mu naught? What is this mu naught?
permeable.
Epsilon naught means permittivity. Mu naught means permeability. Again, I don't understand. What is this permittivity, permeability? What is this permittivity, permeability? There is nothing. These words are called as a property of the medium. In which medium I am standing? English medium, Malayalam medium, Tamil medium. In which medium I am standing?
Sir, English.
In which medium I am standing? As a physics student, what you should say? English
Air.
medium, Malayalam medium, Tamil medium.
Air.
Very good boy. In air medium I am standing. Air surrounded me. Who is there? Air is there. I cannot sit inside the water. I cannot sit inside the glass. So these are all called different mediums. Liquid medium, denser medium. Other than air, we call it as a denser medium. These are all the basic points you should have the knowledge. So medium, Permittivity is the property of the medium. Permeability, it is the property of the medium. Wherever we use magnetic field, regarding if we talk about the magnetism, magnetic field, we use this medium, permeability medium, mu naught. Wherever we talk about the charges, we use this medium, epsilon. Do you understand? First chapter में पढ़े थे ना भाई, याद आया?
Yes,
Yes,
बोलो
sir.
जल्दी, जल्दी बोलो. Okay. Now dV equal to mu naught by 4 pi. I to imagine that I current is flowing in the conductor. I dl element, you have taken this element. So mu naught by 4 pi by dl sin theta. Two angles are here and here. You divide this as the two. So dl sin theta 1 plus sin theta. Imagine that two angles you have taken. That is 99 degree divided by a square. What is, if I substitute theta is 90, so what is sin 90? If a girl says, I'll be very happy. What is sin 90?
1.
1.
So dB will be equal to mu naught by 4 pi I dl sin 90 plus sin 90. Okay, you said 1 na, sin 90 is 1 na. So 1 plus 1. Okay, 1 plus 1 divided by a square. हो गया, copying हो गया? ये नहीं चाहिए सर. dl only I have taken as dl plus r only I have taken as sin theta. dl sin theta here we write here dl plus r is sin 90. If you want, you can write the more step here. Sin 90 plus sin 90. Sin 90. Now, after calculating this, what is the answer? You get final answer. dV will be equal to mu naught by 4 pi. ऊपर तरफ क्या मिलेगा आपको?
Y
2
by
मिलेगा.
square.
2 by यहाँ पे a square. So the final answer is dV is equal to mu naught I by 4 pi. 4 pi नहीं मिलेगा, 2. You get here 2 ना, cancel करो, इसको cancel करो. So you get 2 pi a square. So this is the straight connector answer. dV equal to mu naught. हो गया? Here we have taken distance is a na, a, but a means a equal side. Whatever we took that we have to put. हो गया?
Done, sir.
Sir,
बोलिए.
can you explain why we took two sin theta 1 and plus sin theta 2?
This is the condition, right? Infinite conductor दिया है. So 5 special cases I'm going to teach you today. This my first case is this straight infinite conductor if we take. Understand? Straight infinite conductor is there. Now I'll give you one derivation. That is, the derivation is not there in the physics. That is for our NCERT. Here you write on that. But in girls section, for girls I did that. For boys I didn't do that. Okay. This you write on that. Right? And this derivation is not there for NCERT. NCERT is the please try to understand this derivation is not there in NCERT. In syllabus also you don't have. But the end answer is very, very important. The end answer is very important. Then only you can do the numerical. Okay, but just write on the question. For straight conductor. Derivation. It's a 5 mark derivation previously. Derivation. Magnetic field. For straight conductor का derivation. Okay, 5 mark. It's not there. For you, it's not there. The mu naught I by 4 pi a into sin theta 1 plus sin theta. This derivation we do by using this Biot-Savart law. This derivation, it is the end answer I have written here. This derivation we do, that is in girls section I finished. If time permits, means in for boys section I will do in next classes. Okay, but this derivation is not required. Derivation I did only for the girls. I asked the girls to send you the notes also. So first you note down this answer. समझ में आया बच्चों?
हाँ सर.
Hello, are you able to understand? But this derivation is not required for our CBSE. Understand? But the end answer is important. हो गया?
Yes,
अरे
sir.
समझ में आ रहा है बच्चों? Boys, are you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
लिख लिया?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, the first question what you should understand very clearly, one by one we'll understand. The first question is, derive an expression. It is not there. Again, I'm telling you, it is not there, but you should understand for numerical purpose. Derive an expression for the magnetic field due to a long straight conductor. Like that, they have a question they have given. Derive an expression for the magnetic field due to straight long conductor. What's the answer means? B vector, the end answer. I'm talking about the end answer. B vector is B equal to mu naught I by 4 pi A sin theta 1 plus sin theta 2. This is the end answer. That's what we did just now also. Okay. Now, remove this equation. This derivation also is not there for your NCERT. Even the syllabus it is not there. But without this answer, without this end answer, we cannot do the any kind of numerical. That's why I'm teaching you this also. Okay, beta. समझ में अभी?
हाँ sir.
Yes, sir.
बच्चों को क्या जी सवेरे सवेरे क्लास करके कल मेहनत करें
बोलो बोलो.
क्यों है रे सवेरे सवेरे 8 बजे हाँ
Did you hear the voice of Sushil sir?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. God bless you. Chai ला के दे. Now, one small question. So based on what is the Biot-Savart law? Biot-Savart मालूम हो गया. First question you should know that Biot-Savart क्या हो गया? dB equal to V naught by 4 volt dl sin theta by r square. So here Biot-Savart law. So if I ask you what is the magnetic field line due to straight infinite conductor, dB equal to V naught by 4 pi I sin theta 1 plus sin theta r2. This is the second answer. So this is the derivation. समझ में आया बेटा? ये दोनों समझ में आ गया. यहाँ पे Biot-Savart का होता है. dB V naught by 4 pi I dl sin theta by r square. This is the Biot-Savart law. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
समझ में आ रहा है? डिफरेंस समझ में आ रहा है? डिफरेंस समझ में आ रहा है?
हाँ सर.
हाँ, डिफरेंस आपको ठीक से डिफरेंस मालूम होना चाहिए. और देखो यही देखो ये Biot-Savart का नॉर्मल फॉर्म में लिखे तो ऐसा लिखना है. यही Biot-Savart इफ यू राइट इन वेक्टर फॉर्म, कैसे लिखेंगे भाई? dB is equal to mu naught by 4 pi. Some children they get confused. You should not get confused. So please remember the thing carefully. Sin theta नहीं करना है. Sin theta नहीं करना है. Cross product में है ना. So I dl cross r divided by r cube. So this is the vector form. Sir, why sir? What happened sir? तो हाँ बच्चों ये sin theta किसके बारे में बात कर रहा है? Sin theta angle between the smallest element and the distance. So we take as dl cross r. some बच्चे I cross r तो 1 मार्क MCQ में चला जाएगा. याद रख लीजिए. So this is the ये Biot-Savart का vector form होता है. Okay. Now next question what I got to use this derivation I didn't give you but you should remember now dB equal to mu naught by 4 pi mu naught I by 4 pi A into sin theta 1 plus sin theta 2. If it is infinite conductor means this is the derivation. If it is infinite conductor, if you substitute the value for infinite, so what is the value? dB will be equal to, if you substitute the value, you will get the answer mu naught I by 4 pi A. तो यहाँ पे क्या आएगा? sin 90 plus sin 90 डालेगा. So sin 90 is what? 1 plus 1 2. तो ये 4 2 ये 2 cancel होगा 2 pi A. So this is the answer. This is the answer. For infinite conductor, this is the answer. So 3 formulas I taught you. Please remember. अभी तक 3 फार्मूला मैंने टीच किया था. One is the Biot-Savart का फार्मूला. Biot-Savart का वेक्टर फॉर्म भी मालूम है. और देखो डेरिवेशन बोला मैंने नहीं है सीबीएसई में नहीं है this derivation, but you should know the end formula. What is the magnetic field due to straight infinite conductor? Mu naught I by 4 pi A sin theta 1 plus sin theta 2. उसके बाद देखो फॉर इनफाइनाइट कंडक्टर स्पेसिफिकली बोल दिया तो वैल्यू दिया तो देन dB इक्वल टू sin थीटा का जगह sin 90 plus sin 90 1 plus 1 2 ये 4 कैंसिल करो तो you will get the answer dB equal to mu naught by 2 pi A. The 4 pi A has become 2 pi A. Up to this you understand or not? जल्दी बोलिए. Further we will go.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
No voice from girls.
Yes, sir.
All the girls. Pooja, Sharanya, क्या कर रहे हैं भाई?
Yes,
लिख में
sir.
से भूख लग रही है बोलकर सराहना भाग गई है. Tell me, all of you understand or not up to this?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Now, if you understand this very beautifully, I'm going to shoot up a smallest concept-based numerical. You have to tell me the answer. Determine or find magnetic field. Find the total magnetic field. Find the total magnetic field at the center. Find the total magnetic field at the center of the square. Side is A. हाँ भाई देखो एक स्क्वायर मैंने बना दिया. स्क्वायर का ये साइड क्या होता है? ये रख लो, ये यहाँ पे एक पॉइंट रख दिया मैंने, वो पॉइंट. तो फाइंड द मैग्नेटिक टोटल मैग्नेटिक फील्ड एट द सेंटर ऑफ द स्क्वायर. जल्दी बोलिए, व्हाट इज आंसर? शूट अप द आंसर. एटलीस्ट क्लू दे दो मेरे को, जल्दी क्लू बनाइए, कैसा करना तुम्हें.
Sir, angle 45 degrees है.
एंगल इज 45 डिग्री. दिस एंगल इज 45 डिग्री.
वो नहीं बोल रहा हूँ सर, ये
व्हिच वन? क्या चैट जीपीटी में डाल के देख रहा है ऋषि?
सर नहीं है सर मेरे पास अभी.
तो नहीं है तो लैपटॉप में गूगल में सर्च कर रहा है. सिंपली इफ यू से 45 डिग्री मींस व्हाट नॉनसेंस. जल्दी बोलिए, कैसा बोल सकते हैं? कौन सा 45 डिग्री? किधर 45 डिग्री? टेल मी.
सर from a point P से वो एंगल बोल.
Sir, radius.
हाँ
Radius.
रेडियस. रेडियस इज नॉट गिवन.
Sir, वो midpoint से. Midpoint. तो
वेरी गुड. नाउ लिसन बच्चों. सो आई टॉट यू स्ट्रेट कंडक्टर के बारे में बात कर रहा था मैंने. इनफिनिट कंडक्टर, स्ट्रेट कंडक्टर. अरे भाई खाली इनफिनिट कंडक्टर, स्ट्रेट कंडक्टर, इसका ही बारे में बात कर रहा था. आई हैव गिवन यू द ब्यूटीफुल फार्मूला, समथिंग आई गिव यू, बट आई एम गिविंग यू अ क्वेश्चन as a square form. So what is this? Logic is there. Yes, logic is there. As concept is there. This also how we have to calculate means, if you see that very carefully, if you carefully watch that, this is one part you take. One part is nothing but this concept, straight conductor. Just forget about this side, forget about this side, forget about this side. You just take only one side. So one side ले लो बच्चों. One side का distance ये तो है. Center point से draw करो, एक line draw करो. So what is, if this is A or this is A, what is this distance?
A by 2.
A by 2.
A by 2.
2. This distance is A by 2. Now I took this conductor. मैंने बोला ना यहाँ से यहाँ तक मैंने conductor मैंने ले लिया मैंने. So this conductor I'm considering the center point वो, क्योंकि question पूछ रहा है find the magnetic field at the center पूछ रहा है ना. तो center point से distance मैंने ले लिया ये 2, और I'm going to construct an angle. I'm going to construct for this conductor. I'm going to construct an angle. So what is this angle? This angle now gives you 45 degree. Congratulations to Rishi. तो नशा में बैठा है, उसका फिक्स नहीं एक्सप्लेन किया. तो ये एंगल भी 45 डिग्री होता है. Now after knowing this, I'm going to substitute the formula. तो देखो बेटा फार्मूला में क्या बोल रहा है? dB magnetic field because of one conductor first I'll calculate and then I'll multiply with the 3 other sides also. So first one conductor, उसके बाद बाकी कंडक्टर का मल्टीप्लाई कर लेंगे. ओके बच्चों, तो देखो कैसा कर सकते हैं. dB हो गया म्यू नॉट. करंट कितना पे करंट जा रहा है? करंट तो आई दे दिया. तो करंट imagine the current is flowing like this. Okay, imagine the current is flowing like this. So current is flowing. Okay, so I current is flowing. So dB mu naught by 4 pi, mu naught by 4 pi तो ऐसे डालेंगे. I current is flowing. और क्या है? डिस्टेंस ये दिया है यहाँ पे. डिस्टेंस ये by 2 आ गया. तो डिस्टेंस ये by 2 डालो भाई. और sin थीटा और की जगह 45 डिग्री डालो. और sin थीटा 2 की जगह 45 डिग्री डालो. You get the answer बच्चों. So what is the answer? Please tell me the answer. First girls, second boys. First girls, second boys. जल्दी बोलिए. Sin 45 का वैल्यू बोलिए. If you don't know sin 45 value, then you cannot do
1 by root 2.
1 by root 2. जल्दी सब्स्टिट्यूट करके बोलिए. पूजा, Salwa. Oh, Zoha attending the class. Very good. Zoha, सो रही हैं क्या? Hello, hello, hello. Oh, Neha, Mahi Patel. Mahi is attending today's class. Very good, Mahi Patel. So tell me the answer. जल्दी बोलिए.
सर
हाँ?
आपने वेनसडे के क्लास में साइड 2A दिया था.
No, giving you square का distance है ये ना बेटा.
हाँ
Square.
हाँ
हाँ, तो whatever I give that you have to take.
हाँ, तो मैंने वो नोट्स में 2A का लिखा है बस.
Okay, don't worry, I'll check that.
हाँ
बोलो बच्चों, what is the answer? जल्दी बोलिए. अरे भाई इसका आंसर करके बोलना ना ऋषि. Now boys give the answer.
Sir, mu naught I by root 2 pi A.
So we will take the formula first. B will be equal to mu naught. वो कोई फॉर्मूला से लिख रहा हूँ बच्चों मैंने. mu naught I by 4 pi ये 4 pi ये पे चला डाल दो a by 2. a by 2 डाल लीजिए. ओके. उसके बाद देखो sin थीटा 1 sin 45 डिग्री sin 45 डिग्री प्लस sin 45 डिग्री हो गया. Therefore B is equal to mu naught I divided by 4 pi ये 2 ऊपर फेंक दो 2. What is sin 45 का वैल्यू बोल बेटा.
1 by root 2.
1 by root 2 1 by root 2 by root 2 1 by root 2. उसके बाद क्या करेंगे बोलिए. B will be equal to mu naught I divided by 4 pi a और x2 x4 दोनों को बच्चों तो root 2 1 plus 1 2 by root 2. B will be equal to mu naught I by 4 pi a 4 by root 2. Up to this is correct or wrong? Check करो मेरे बच्चों, चेक करो, चेक करके जल्दी बोलिए.
हाँ sir.
All of you check your answer.
Sir, वो 4 4 cancel हो जाएगा.
नहीं ऐसे ही रखो, बोलता हूँ मैंने. हो गया.
हाँ सर.
All of you जल्दी बोलो.
हाँ sir, हो
Yes, sir.
Girl side.
हो गया सर.
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Now,
1 minute.
now let magnetic field. So the question is total magnetic field. The question, बच्चों देखो, not for one conductor. Conductor for the square. So you should write now total magnetic field at the center. So write down. Total magnetic, therefore, total magnetic field at the center. Total magnetic field at the center. B vector will be equal to 4 times of B1. What is B1? First one category. So 4 times of B1. B vector will be most of it. Mu naught I divided by 4 pi A 4 by root 2. 4 by mu naught I by 4 pi A 4 by root 2. सही है?
Yes, sir.
हाँ सर.
Now you can cancel. 4 4 A cancel करो. So B vector will be equal to mu naught I by pi A into 4 by root 2. G1 final. So you get 3 marks. समझ में आया?
हाँ sir.
All of you?
Yes, sir.
हाँ
Yes, sir.
सर.
Now फटाफट give me the answer. फटाफट give me the answer. So one question I taught you. Now बच्चों, you are going to give me the answer for this. डायग्राम ठीक नहीं बनता भाई. Very bad. Very poor in diagram. All the girls are laughing, I know. पॉइंट क्या बोलते हैं? Find the magnetic field at the center. Find the magnetic field at the center O point. Find the magnetic field at the center O point. Distance is L. The distance is L is given. I'll give you 2 minutes time. 3 minutes, 2 minutes. Jaldi kar lo. What is the time now?
Eight 59.
Same procedure you adopt. Apply the same procedure. बच्चों. This you write down. The word is very important. Sorry, forgot to give the word. Equilateral triangle. Find the magnetic field at the center O point. Equilateral triangle. Equilateral. Equilateral triangle. हाँ बच्चों, equilateral triangle. The way how I taught you, the same way do it, you will get the answer. हो गया?
सर 1 मिनट.
And then is there? Hello, level is there? Abhinav? नहीं Abhinav?
Yes, sir.
Abhinav थोड़ा
Yes, sir.
participant का list भेज दे बेटा.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
अरे बच्चों, जैसा मैंने टीच किया था previous sum, same way you can do ना, same way. Why do you worry? रफ पेपर ले लो, रफ पेपर निकालो, उसमें ट्राई कर लो भाई. देखो बच्चों. I'm taking this one length. I'm taking L. So this is the conductor current is carrying like this. Imagine that current is carrying like this. Okay? Current is flowing. Okay. I current is flowing in this direction. Okay. I current is flowing like this. Now this conductor I'm taking this conductor straight conductor. Straight conductor मैंने ले रहा हूँ मैंने. और distance यहाँ है भाई. Distance यहाँ पे और angle consider करेंगे. This point, this point, this point, this point. That's why I told you ना straight conductor का है. Formula नहीं तो कुछ नहीं कर सकते. So you should know that straight conductor का formula. Okay. So what is straight conductor का formula? dB below dB equal to mu naught I by 4 pi a. Mu naught I by 4 pi a into sin theta 1 plus sin theta 2. For straight conductor का derivation already studied from Bayes' outline. We didn't study. I have done for girl section. I have not done for boys section. Remain me next class. Sorry, derivation हमको सिखाइए बोल गया. Okay, but this is not for your board exam. Mu naught I by 4 pi a sin theta 1 to sin theta 2. Oh yeah, bachcho. Now this distance I want to know first. I don't know the distance, so I'll keep for my help ये करके नाम रख देता हूँ, ये distance बोल के रखता हूँ. Okay. Can you just by seeing the diagram, can you tell me what is this angle? Shahid Ali.
60 degree.
What is this angle? Shahid Ali. Shahid Ali, if you say, I'll be very happy.
60, sir.
60 degree. Okay. Then Rishit. तो बोला रे मंकी
हाँ सर,
क्या है इसका एंगल क्या है
तो 60 डिग्री.
60 डिग्री ओ कैसा रे 60 डिग्री मिला
30, sir. 30.
30 डिग्री
क्या है सर?
मैथ्स का नॉलेज अप्लाई करो ना भाई मैथ्स का नॉलेज अप्लाई करो ना ओके व्हाट इज दिस एंगल ये देखो बेटा ये क्या एंगल मिला
Sir, 90 degree.
90.
वेरी गुड बॉयज इफ दिस इज 90 डिग्री इक्विलैटरल ट्रायंगल में ऑल साइड्स विल बी इक्वल ना ऑल द एंगल्स आर इक्वल ना इक्विलैटरल ट्रायंगल बोल रहा हूं अरे बोलो ना भाई इक्विलैटरल ट्रायंगल मींस इक्वल ना
Yes, sir.
हाँ
Yes,
सर.
so
sir.
that's why I gave you the word okay if you know that equilateral triangle जब बोले बात equilateral triangle का एंगल कितना होता है एंगल
60, 60, 60.
60 degree.
60 degree equilateral triangle means Abdul Ghani it is 60 degree very good now in this triangle full of mathematical concepts please listen in this triangle this is 90 degree and this is
30 सर.
30.
60 degree हुआ तो अरे बच्चों अभी ना बोला 60 degree बोल
सर वो तो
So
फुल
this
एंगल है.
if you say this angle is 60 degree means exactly divided by 3.5 this is 30 degree this is 30 degree so if this is 90 degree if this is 30 degree this will be 60 degree congratulations to Rishit Rishit so this is 60 degree now to substitute we'll get the answer class so what you will do distance I don't know na distance मेरे को पहला चाहिए distance so can you again you apply the maths knowledge how to calculate this a what is a तो कौन सा फार्मूला मैं यूज करना है सो दैट आई विल गेट द आंसर ऑफ ए कौन सा फार्मूला आई हैव टू यूज
पाइथागोरस थ्योरम.
पाइथागोरस थ्योरम व्हाई पाइथागोरस थ्योरम बना दी
सर इस बार तो बस मैं गेस कर रहा हूँ.
tan थीटा ले लेना औसत होता है ट्रायंगल में tan you know tan थीटा tan 30 डिग्री व्हाट इज tan का फार्मूला क्या है अपोजिट साइड बाय एडजेसेंट साइड अरे बोला यार अपोजिट साइड बाय
एडजेसेंट साइड.
Adjacent.
So opposite side is by adjacent side. So opposite side क्या है ये है
A.
और adjacent side क्या है भाई
L
L
by
by 2 है तो tan मेरे को ये चाहिए therefore ये इसको फेंक दो इस तरफ L by 2 tan 30 L by 2 tan 30 so I got the distance is L by 2 tan 30 का वैल्यू क्या है
1/√3.
What is root 3? So you substitute A equal to L by 2 root 3. L by 2 root 3. Class. Now you can do very easily. You can get the answer. So B equal to mu naught I divided by 4 pi A. Distance क्या है भाई? ये distance क्या है भाई? L by 2 root 3. L 2 root 3 को ऊपर फेंक 2 into sin theta 1 sin theta 2 sin 60 degree plus sin 60 degree yes बच्चों help me b equal to mu naught I divided by 4 by L 2 root 3 sin 60 का वैल्यू क्या है
Root 3 by 2.
हैं
3 by 2.
root 3 by 2 root 3 by 2 so you got the answer अभी आप मेरे को बोलिए net magnetic field जल्दी बोलिए at least one child if you give me the net magnetic field I'll be very happy at least one child जल्दी बोलिए what is the net magnetic field Zoha don't sleep Zoha give me the answer फटाफट आंसर शूट करना है। अब्दुल अजीज,
सर इंटू
और
3 कर देंगे।
हाँ पूरा सॉल्व करो, सॉल्व करो।
सर
हाँ
हो गया सर।
हो गया, वेरी गुड बेटा। रख ले बेटा, जतन रख ले बेटा। टेल मी द फाइनल आंसर। एनी वन गर्ल फर्स्ट, फर्स्ट गर्ल, एनी वन गर्ल?
Sir, 3 new 0 I root 3 by 2 pi n.
The answer comes mu naught by 4 pi. Answer I give you here, mu naught by 4 pi, 18 times of current, 18I divided by L. सही है क्या? देखो ये आंसर। Are you getting this answer? This is the answer for 3 mark question. This is the answer. अच्छा, okay, I'll solve here. B equal
Sir,
to,
18 कैसे है?
पता नहीं ना भाई, वो आंसर इसी दिया है, चेक करना है आपने। रनिया mu naught I 2 root 3 divided by 4 pi L into, so 2 को root 3 plus root 3, then right 2 root 3 by 2 है ना? Take the LCM, here you can write 2 root 3 by 2. So you get here 2 to get cancelled, so B equal to mu naught I by 4 pi L, 2 to cancel कर दो, root 3 into root 3 3, 3 into 2 6, तो mu naught I by 4। ये आंसर सही है क्या? देख बेटा, मैं मंकी रशीद जल्दी बोल। Up to this
Sir,
is
I
correct.
got, sir, I got this answer.
This Abdul Ghani, you got the answer.
So I'm still trying, sir.
Someone told me that it is correct. Who told me that? Name
Sir,
बोलिए।
sir, me Abid.
Abid answer, sir.
आबिद मिला, ये आंसर मिला, यहाँ तक सही है।
हाँ sir.
Sir,
तो
Abid certified.
6I by L, देखो सब चेक करो भाई ना, 1 कंडक्टर को चेक करो, ये कंडक्टर का बिना चेक करो। B equal to mu naught I, mu naught I by 4 by 6 by L, 6 by L मिला क्या देखो। So after getting this, we know net magnetic field. You should say net magnetic field. So net magnetic field means 1, 2, 3. 3 conductors are there. So B vector will be equal to 3 times of B1. So B1 ये conductor का करना है, 3 times multiply करो, हाँ आ गया ना भाई। So B vector will be equal to mu naught by 4 pi L into mu naught I by 4 pi L into 3 times multiply करो, 3 into 6 18. So mu naught 18I by 4 pi, yeah, we get the answer. खलास हो गया, हो गया।
एक मिनट sir.
ओके बेटा, now 1 mark question एक दे रहा हूँ मैंने, एक 1 mark का क्वेश्चन मैंने बता रहा हूँ।
So till 9:30.
Till 9:30 ना, 8 o'clock only we started ना।
Okay, sir.
कौन है भाई?
सर गणित।
Sir, Rishi, sir.
सर नहीं सर
ये
गणी है, गणी गणी।
ओके, व्हाट्स द नंबर? क्वेश्चन नंबर बोलिए, ये क्वेश्चन नंबर कौन सा है?
तो 3
3। तो ऑल आर कॉन्सेप्ट देयर इज क्वेश्चन, थोड़ा केयरफुल से याद रखना है, ओके, डोंट फॉरगेट। इफ यू रिमेंबर द कॉन्सेप्ट ना, देन व्हाटएवर द क्वेश्चन दे गिव यू कैन डू। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, फ्रॉम सेंटर पॉइंट टू दिस पॉइंट, ये डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम सेंटर ऑफ द रॉड टू द डिस्टेंस इज ये। हो गया? तो फाइंड द मैग्नेटिक फील्ड, find the magnetic field at P due to a rod length L. Distance क्या होता है? L होता है। Find the magnetic field at the point P due to the rod length L. हाँ बच्चों जल्दी बोलिए, 1 mark MCQ question। MCQ फटाफट बोलना है.
Sir, mu naught I by 4 pi A.
Okay. के बाद भूल गया. जल्दी बोलिए. What is the answer? Any one child. Apply the formula. फटाफट apply the MCQ question बोला ना. अरे भाई. No one is saying shame, puppy shame. Shame, puppy shame. जल्दी बोलो. No idea.
Sir.
No. अरे भाई. If you take this is the length of the rod बोलते हैं DL. DL is this. और पॉइंट भी यहाँ पे दिया है. और DL क्रॉस R. DL क्रॉस R. देखो DL क्रॉस R. तो क्या होता है देखो DL भी R भी क्या होता है अभी तो क्लू दे दिया मैंने.
Sir, they are perpendicular.
परपेंडिकुलर होता है. वो परपेंडिकुलर वहां पे होता है. यहाँ पे क्या डायग्राम में क्या होता है.
Theta equals 0.
हाँ DL भी R का डिस्टेंस भी सेम है. तो सेम होने से एंगल मेड बाय दिस DL क्रॉस R इज 0. therefore angle here angle made is 0. therefore dB will be equal to 0. Sir. Why it is 0? Oh, alhamdulillah, sin 0 plus sin 0. What is sin 0 का value?
0.
0. So multiplied by everything 0. 1 mark MCQ question. Next question. Now very important question. Find the magnetic field due to circular coil. Find magnetic field due to circular coil. एक circular coil ले लो. Circular coil में find the magnetic field due to circular coil at the center. At center. तो center point वो ले लो. एक distance ले लो ना भाई. कुछ भी एक distance ले लो ना. ये distance रख लीजिए. Okay. Find the magnetic field due to circular coil at the center. वो जल्दी बोलिए. What's the answer? Suppose if this is carrying the current I. So what's the formula? B. No. Yes, Rishi. What's the answer?
Sir, infinite है.
क्या बोला?
Infinite.
Right. No problem. Nothing to worry. Even if it is wrong, tell me. Just बोलिए.
Sir, infinite है क्या?
क्या बेटा? I'm not getting your voice.
नहीं, infinite magnetic field.
No. Find magnetic field due to the circular coil. Circular coil एक है. At the center point में magnetic field क्या मिलेगा? So what's the formula? Biot's formula क्या बोल रहा है? Biot's formula. dB equal to mu naught by 4 pi.
By 4 pi. Ideal sin theta by
Ideal sin theta by
R square.
R square. So we know from Biot's formula. लिख लीजिए. From Biot's formula. From Biot's formula. dB equal to mu naught by 4 pi. Ideal sin theta by A square. Now imagine that the current is moving like this. I'm going to consider a smallest element. This part. I'm going to take the element like this. Okay, small element. So current is flowing like this. This element का distance ये होता है. And distance is this. So this is DL. DL is going in this direction and R is in this direction. So 90 degree. So it is 90 degree. Perpendicular. DL cross R is perpendicular. हो गया. So what is sin 90? So what is sin 90?
1.
DL and A is perpendicular. dB will be equal to mu naught by 4 pi I DL by A square sin 90 degree. Sin 90 degree. After finishing the fourth chapter, again the test is there. So never forget, every day you have to study. हो गया बच्चों? After this over?
Yes, sir.
हाँ sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
for this small element, I get this answer. For this small element, I get this answer. But that is not the question. The question is find the magnetic field for the entire circle. If we talk about the entire circle in physics, what I taught you. If I say about anything total बोला तो क्या करना है?
Net reciprocal.
No, that's what. If I say about total, net, effective, ऐसा वर्ड जब यूज करा तो total बोला तो क्या करना है?
Sir,
Which
integration.
operator is it? Integration. Very good. Very good. So on integrating both sides. On integrating both sides to determine total magnetic field. Total magnetic field. So internal dB, left side में internal dB, right side में भी डालो. Constant बाहर डाल के तो mu naught I by 4 by d a square पूरा बाहर फेंक दो. Sin internal dl. Internal dl. तो कहाँ से कहाँ तक बेटा? तो ये देखो ये length of the circle. Full length मेरे को चाहिए. What is the length of the circle का formula? Length of the circle का formula क्या है?
2 pi r.
2 pi r.
Cool.
2 pi r. So 0 to 2 pi ये भी आपने करना है. So integral dB, what is the answer? Yes, Atifa. Integral dB.
B.
Very good. B. So mu naught I by 4 pi a square. Yes, Atifa. Integral dl. Atifa.
Yes.
Yes.
नहीं.
Integral dl.
L square.
L square आएगा. Integral dx is x, integral dy is y, integral dz is z,
L.
integral d donkey is donkey, integral d monkey is monkey. So integral dl, यहाँ पे बोले integral d is b. What is integral dl? L. L. So integral dl is L. So upper limit minus lower limit. So b will be equal to mu naught by a square 2 cancel करो भाई. b will be equal to इसको कैंसिल कर दो पाई ये और क्या मिला म्यू नॉट आई डिवाइडेड बाय 2a. तो ये 2 से यहाँ 4 कैंसिल करो 2a मिला. So this is your answer. So for the entire circle, magnetic field will be equal to mu naught I by 2a. Very important. If you remember this one question, then ultimately you can remember for 4 question. और 3 question को आपको मैं अभी एक ट्रिक मैंने बताऊंगा. हो गया?
नहीं सर, एक मिनट.
जल्दी करो भाई.
हो गया सर.
All the girls. हो गया?
Yes sir.
Yes.
1.
हाँ sir.
पूजा.
Answer done.
जोहा. पपिंग हो गया जोहा? ओके. हो गया बच्चों? Shall I rub the board?
Sure, sir.
हाँ सर, हो गया.
Yes.
Next question. In case if they ask for full circle, if they ask means this is a trick, short trick. Same procedure you have to do. What is the procedure you will do? First you should know the Biot-Savart law. From Biot-Savart law you have to substitute. Same steps you have to do. What is the question? What's the question they are changing? They will change the question like this. For the entire circle, this is the answer. For half of the circle, what is the magnetic field? Then for 3/4 of the circle. So first question is full circle. First question is the full circle. Second question is the for half of the circle. For half of the circle, what is the magnetic field? Then the third question. For 3/4 of the circle. 3/4 of the circle. 3/4. So this part they will leave 1, 2, 3. This three they will give and they'll ask you what is the magnetic field. And then fourth question, what is they will ask you? For quarter of the circle, this part alone they will give. For quarter of the circle, what is the magnetic field? Nothing to worry, my dear children. Nothing to worry. Just if you apply my trick, it is very easy. तो समझ में आ गया क्वेश्चन पहला समझ में आया नहीं बोलो ना भाई क्वेश्चन समझ में आया
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
what is,
Yes, sir.
what is the question? Find the magnetic field for the entire circle. So take down here very simple trick I'll teach you in 1 second you can do that. So write down first you write down for full circle. First question for full circle. For full circle magnetic field. What's the magnetic field का आंसर मिला हमको भाई mu naught I by अभी बोलो
2A.
2a. So this is the answer I get. Next question, in case in the board exam they are asking one more question. For semicircle, what's the magnetic field? देखो ये full circle हुआ. For semicircle means this is the semicircle. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
So first you write down the answer for full circle. Full circle का answer ऐसे लिख दो mu naught I by 2a. Semi means what? Half of the circle ना? अरे बोलो ना भाई half of the circle ना?
Yes, sir.
So just full circle का answer लिखे half से multiply कर दो. खलास you get the answer. See what a beautiful trick. Then for 3/4 of the circle, 3/4 of the circle, what is the magnetic field? So again you write down the full circle का formula पहला लिखो mu naught I by 2a, mu naught I by 2a. Now multiplied by 3/4, 3/4 से multiply कर दो. So this part they will remove. Yeah. So what is the magnetic field at the center? This is the question. What question? That's a good question. So what's the magnetic field? So this is the 3/4 of the circle. So multiplied by 3/4 of the circle, आपको मिल जाएगा आंसर मिल जाएगा. Then for quarter of the circle, So for quarter of the circle के लिए क्या करना है भाई? Again you put the always you put the full circle का formula first, so that you will not forget. Mu naught I by 2a. 2a means 2r. Some teachers they will use 2r also. That also you can use. So 2a into quarter डाल दो. Multiply by quarter. Quarter means this portion. The question they will ask you like this. So find the magnetic field at the point here. आसान है ट्रिक जल्दी बोलिए. ट्रिक आसान है नहीं है?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
सोलह क्या बोल रहा है? उमैर सो जाओ. जुम्मे की नमाज जाना है उमैर.
Yes, sir.
हाँ. Now do you understand? Easy है भाई जल्दी बोलो.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
हाँ
Okay,
सर.
please, हाँ प्लीज कॉपी. फटाफट कॉपी कर लो. मिश्वा समझ में आ रहा है मिश्वा बेटा?
Yes.
And few children, sincere request to few children. It is painful to say that few children. देखो boys तो है ना, I'll be very strong with the boys, but for girls होने से मेरे से strong action नहीं लेना पड़ता. So बच्चों, I'm sincerely requesting you, please don't miss even a single class. But if you miss the class means, please try to, for courtesy's sake, please try to send me the message why you are not why you are getting leave or why you are not attending the class. कुछ message करो. देखो बच्चों मेरे को तो इतना उत्साह आ रहा है. क्या उत्साह आ रहा है? तो suppose if you miss the class, if you are not attending on your own 2-3 classes, if you are not attending the class, then 100% why I am telling you now, you will not understand the concept. If you miss the class, 100% you will not understand the class. So same continuation I'll do in next class, so you will not understand. Suppose if you miss this class now, you cannot understand the next class. That's why I'm telling you, please attend every classes. Suppose in an emergency, if you are not attending, just send the message. So then I'll be very happy. Okay, at least you are sending a message. And till now, many children on their own, they are just coming and going. If they think they are coming, if they think means they are not coming. So if you behave like this, I'm very sorry to tell you, Bacho, I'll check for other 2-3 classes. If you continue like this means, I'm extremely sorry. Forcibly, I have to remove you from the list. Okay. Then tomorrow you should not blame me, please. Tomorrow you should not blame me. So it is for all. For girls also, I'm telling you, please, girls. And I didn't get even a bit of disturbance from the boys in this matter. If the boys absent means immediately they will say, sir, our family has planned to go to Bahrain something. They will say, they will send the message. But girls, what's the problem? Till now you see that many girls they are not attending. So if you continue this in online classes during the summer vacation, then forcibly I have to remove you. I'm sorry to tell you, because tomorrow if anything happens means then I cannot face your dad. So bacho, please bacho, be strict on this. So please, if you are not attending the classes regularly, I'll remove you. Okay. So please, tomorrow you should not blame me. Oh yeah, bacho. So with this, we complete today class. Inshallah, we'll continue with the next class tomorrow. Take care. Allah Hafiz. Bye bye.
Bye, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Bye,
you, sir.
Bye, sir. Eid Mubarak.